Hello, and welcome to a new video from PlotPoints.
Today, we embark on a journey through the deep south of the United States in the 1930s, a time of racial segregation and social injustice. This journey is taken alongside characters who will challenge our perceptions, instill empathy and kindle a newfound appreciation for the sanctity of human life. This is a summary of To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Indulge with us as we explore the gripping plot twists while adopting the perspective of our storyteller and main protagonist, a young girl named Jean Louise Finch, or as everyone in her hometown of Macomb, Alabama, knows her, Scout. Our story begins in Macomb, a town where everyone is familiar with each other, their histories intertwined, their biases seemingly inherent. It is within this crucible of societal norms and racial divide that Scout, her elder brother Jem, and their lawyer father, Atticus Finch, navigate their days. Atticus, a widower, is a man of quiet strength and unwavering morality, embodying a unique blend of empathy and principle. One of the first threads we pick from this rich fabric of the town's collective life is the enigmatic figure of Boo Radley. His reclusive nature, confined by the walls of his own home, sparks an intrigue in Scout and Jem. Thus begins an annual custom for the trio of children to dare each other to touch the ominous, decaying corner of the Radley place. However, in a town as small as Macomb, every secret has a way of being unveiled. Under the watchful eyes of the entire town, they're being silently observed, by the kind but mysterious Arthur Boo Radley and the righteous and courageous father, Atticus, who's about to disrupt the peaceful tranquility of Macomb with his unwavering commitment to justice, to righteousness, and to truth. It's not long before an opportunity presents itself for Atticus to demonstrate his unwavering stand, defending Tom Robinson, a black man wrongfully accused of raping a white woman. Herein lies the heart of To Kill a Mockingbird, the trial and its transcendent message of humanity, morality, and the fight for justice despite insurmountable odds. As the trial unfolds amidst a palpable climate of bigotry and injustice, it is from Scout's perspective that we witness the virtuous and empathetic temperament of Atticus and, in contrast, the despicable nature of the prosecution and the witnesses. Alas, despite airtight logic and compelling evidence, the verdict is imbued with the town's deeply rooted prejudice. The heartbreaking force of disillusionment that reverberates in the aftermath of the trial sets the stage for a profound coming-of-age journey, not only for Scout and Jem but for the entire township. The ramifications of the trial's outcome spill into Scout and Jem's lives. They must not only contend with the ubiquity of racism but also confront personal trials. These challenges force them to peel back the layers of seemingly simple characters, recognizing and embracing the complexity that lies within every individual. Amid this palpable sense of disillusionment and discomfort, Atticus imparts sagacious advice to his children, setting the benchmark for humanity through his respect and understanding of others, despite their shortcomings. His exemplary moral conduct forms the book's enduring legacy and endows it with far-reaching relevance. The narrative takes an unexpected twist when, playing a significant role in the novel's final act, Boo Radley suddenly re-emerges. As the children begin to see Boo as a person rather than a feared enigma, they gain a newfound understanding of empathy, tolerance, and of not defining others by what others say. As the storyline reaches its absorbing climax, the impact of the town's formative events on Scout's understanding of society becomes evident. It is a tale of personal development and enlightenment. Scout's narration allows the reader intimate access to the small town's microcosm, creating a deep and lasting impact that resonates long after the final page is turned. Through these incandescent characters of resilience and ardor, of moral sagacity, and spiritual awakening, we grasp the novel's profundity, comprehend Lee's timeless message of empathy and tolerance. As the title suggests, to eliminate the innocence and purity symbolized by a mockingbird, presages the degradation and death of our inner compassion and kindness, the true markers of humanity. The novel concludes long after it seemingly ends. Its profound themes continue to echo in the reader's heart and mind. Lee paints an indelible portrait of a vanishing way of life, of raw human emotions, the ugliness of ignorance and the beauty of empathy, making To Kill a Mockingbird a literary marvel that will forever stand in testament to the human spirit's capacity for triumph and transformation. With its powerful themes woven into the fabric of a gripping narrative, To Kill a Mockingbird remains one of the most widely read novels worldwide. It is more than just a mirror of society's myriad aspects, it's a clarion call, imploring us to re-examine our beliefs, to champion integrity, to understand, and to empathize. It is a journey toward wisdom and enlightenment. In the final analysis, To Kill a Mockingbird teaches us that despite the insidious roots that prejudice and ignorance often have in society, it is always within our power to effect change. Just as the small, imperceptible thread of an Avenel-drawn pattern made Alabamans feel politically implicated in their neighborly lives, the novel aims to induce a similar change in societal sentiments. Compassion takes courage. It demands that we stand up against injustice. And at its core, To Kill a Mockingbird illuminates the struggle to rise above the grim realities of life, to evoke the innate goodness in humanity, and to embrace one another with hope, love, and deep reservoirs of empathy. The genius of Harper Lee lies in her innate storytelling prowess that seamlessly weaves a tale of childhood innocence and awakening into one of stark social critique. Decades may have elapsed since it was published, yet To Kill a Mockingbird continues to resonate, encouraging introspection, questioning, and, most importantly, inspiring change. As we close this chapter, reflect upon the enduring message of To Kill a Mockingbird. Let the lessons of Scout, Atticus, Boo Radley, of audacity and humility, of preconceptions shattered, attitudes molded, encourage everyone to discover their own mockingbirds and, more importantly, protect them with integrity, empathy, and an unwavering sense of justice. For in the words of Atticus Finch, I wanted you to see what real courage is, instead of getting the idea that courage is a man with a gun in his hand. It's when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. Let To Kill a Mockingbird fuel the fire of courage and ignite the beacon of change. To imbibe the essence of these characters, complex and yet satisfyingly real, is to acknowledge our collective human spirit. In preserving the innocence of our inner mockingbirds, we sustain an environment of compassion, understanding, and tolerance. Let To Kill a Mockingbird not be just a summary, but a catalyst for fanning the flames of positive change. We step away with a profound and resonating sentiment, aware that To Kill a Mockingbird is more than just a book. It is a piece of our collective consciousness, a mirror reflecting our society and its inherent flaws, an advocate of change, and most importantly, a timeless testimony to the human spirit and its enduring capacity for empathy and growth. When we revisit To Kill a Mockingbird, we are brought back to the struggle of the disenfranchised against the cruel twists of fate, learned through the captivating narrative of a young girl exploring her voice and the unwavering strength of her father. Each new reading unravels a hidden and magnificent facet of the human spirit, ever resilient, ever hopeful. As we engage with the narrative again, we realize anew the power transparency wields in reshaping societal beliefs. The success of To Kill a Mockingbird does not lie in uncovering hidden truths, but in the way it compels us to shape, mend and broaden our perspectives by agonizing alongside its characters. We are moved, enriched, and altered for the better. Harper Lee employs strikingly evocative language and creates characters of undeniable depth. Her storytelling pulls us into the quotidian rhythms of Maycomb, seamlessly infuses moral urgency within these moments, magnifying their subjective import and universal resonance. The community of Maycomb becomes our community, its struggles, our struggles. Through the lens of To Kill a Mockingbird, we learn to heed the strong resonances of individual and community truths. Every word, every dialogue, every scene, permeated with emotional depth and profound significance, resonate beyond the literary construct. As we delve into the intricacies of human behavior and societal norms, we are powerfully made aware of both our potential for growth and our pitfalls. To Kill a Mockingbird remains a potent testament to the ripple effect of social and individual change. The sibilant murmur of a secluded town in the heart of Alabama becomes a prism through which we decipher the far-reaching consequences of collective apathy and the transformative power of individual intervention. Thus, the silence of a lone mockingbird finds an all-encompassing echo in our collective conscience. The significance of To Kill a Mockingbird resonates far beyond the confines of its immediate setting and era. A deeply personal narrative forever embedded in the annals of public consciousness, it continues to reinvent and reaffirm our understanding of dignity, courage, integrity, and empathy. A timeless classic that enumerates human evolution, dissecting collective dynamics and individual sensibilities. To Kill a Mockingbird continuously underlines the extraordinary within the ordinary, the miraculous transformation of a child's heartbreaking disillusionment into a steadfast resilience, a disheartening societal paradigm shift into an individual assertion of transcendence. It restores our belief in the power of empathy, the transformative potential of discourse, and the timeless struggle for justice and integrity. With To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee has gifted us a book that transcends its status to become a timeless beacon of literary and moral illumination. Its narrative resonance continues to echo a cacophony of societal truths, deeply embedded in the rocks of society, and personal triumphs, found within the hidden crevices of human spirit. Embracing the central notion that courage and compassion are the twin pillars of human evolution and societal transformation, To Kill a Mockingbird challenges us to reevaluate our attitudes toward difference, shape our responses to adversity and injustice, and foregrounds the idea that books indeed are both mirrors and windows to our shared human experience. As we arrive at our journey's end, we carry with us the poignant lessons and intricate views of human life that To Kill a Mockingbird imparts. Infused with the vigor of change and the power of individual and collective transformation, our understanding of the world, as witnessed through the eyes of a scout in Maycomb, is forever enriched. Prepare yourself to be immersed into the world described by Harper Lee. Book in hand, dive into Maycomb, Traverse its winding roads and witness the underlying currents of societal change that are relentless in striving for equitable practices and justice. Your journey through the pages of To Kill a Mockingbird promises to leave you profoundly affected but, more significantly, transformed.